Recorded Books and One Click Digital present A Scandal, a Secret, a Baby by Sharon Kendrick, narrated by Julia Barry.
Chapter 1. Dante D'Arezzo knew the exact moment his ex-fiancée walked into the cathedral. He heard the silence which fell and the whisper which followed. "Look, there's Justina Perry." And the murmured response, "Oh, wow." Dante could feel the punch of his heart as people turned their heads to look at her, to see if she'd changed. They wanted to know if she had any new lines on her face, or whether those lines had been ironed out by surgery. They wanted to know if she was heavier or lighter. They wanted to know every damn thing about her, because once she had been famous, and fame made people think they owned you. Dante knew that. He knew that only too damned well. Hadn't he watched from the sidelines long enough to learn about the darker aspects of fame, the way it corrupted and corroded and spread into normal life like some sort of toxic acid? His powerful body tight with tension, he watched her sinuous progress down the wide aisle of Norwich Cathedral, where the wedding of her ex-bandmate was shortly to take place. Her dark hair had been coiled into an elaborate confection at the back of her head, and she was wearing an oriental-looking gown of pale satin, lavishly embroidered with dragons and flowers. At first glance, the dress seemed disappointingly demure, until she moved forward on a pair of towering heels, and a thigh-high split revealed the tantalizing flash of one long, bare leg. An unwanted wave of desire swept over him, quickly followed by a powerful surge of anger. So she still liked to show herself off like some kind of cheap putana, did she? Did she still enjoy the sensation of other men watching her and wanting her, fantasizing about that sinner's body, coupled with the soulful face of a dark angel? But his anger was not enough to diminish the exquisite ache in his body, and he watched as she took her place in one of the front rows, turning to smile at the person next to her as she sank down onto the pew. The embroidered satin stretched over her delicious bottom, and all Dante could think about was how long it had been. 5 long years since he'd seen her. More than enough time for him to have become immune to her feline appeal. So why was his heart thundering as he watched her staring up at the altar?
Sample complete. Ready to continue?